Vegetables are associated with higher levels of optimism and self-efficiency, hence this lowers the levels of depressions. We are all encouraged to at least eat vegetables and fruits so that they can enhance our brain functioning. Walking increases blood flow and circulation of the brain and body. This enables you to think more creatively and you end up feeling better. Kindly try even a bit, even after work or when you're going to work, to just exercise, walk as much as you can, so as everything that works. Plus, when you walk, this makes you think. Silence offers opportunities to self-reflection. Therefore, your brain is able to process your emotion rather than suppress them, because you're able to factor out what you need, what you don't need, what you need to do, what you don't need to do. Therefore, this enables your brain to just think critically. Hence, you're not able to think about the bad things. A relaxing break helps you to reset your mood, which promotes your well-being. Also, this helps you to maintain your mental health and physical health. You can imagine when things are too hard for you and you just want to go on. No, it's advised that you really need to take a break, at least a day or two, a week or month, so that things work out for you the best way. Now, we all understand that any mess makes us so anxious and so unhappy, be it in an environment, be it in our life, be it in our office, anywhere. Like, provided you see it and it's just there, it just makes you anxious. So creating time to just make this work, creating time to just clutter things, creating time to just make things be, placing things where they're supposed to be, really makes us have a good mental. Upstairs, you can imagine, have people who don't help you or impact you positively. On your work, you have workloads that are not even worked on. At your home, everything is dirty, everything is everywhere. You're not going to have an easy time. Every time you see that clutter, things are just going to be so bad for you. Friends prevent isolation and loneliness and give you a chance to offer needed companionships. Friends also provide support during bad times. This enables you to caress the world, which leaves you a better person all around, physically and mental wise. Have a point of having that one friend who can hold you down when things have just gone south. Exercising not only enables you to relieve stress, but also improves sleep, mood, energy, and stamina. It also helps you to reduce feelings of depression and stress. One is encouraged to exercise daily, depending on their schedule, or at least 3 times a week, so as to maintain a good mental health. Decision making influences positive thinking, which in return enhances our mental well being. Making decisions that we are sure that are the best, not only influenced by anything or anyone, leaves us happy and fulfilled. At the end of the day, the goal is to have a mental health that is healthy. Talking things through helps you release tension rather than keeping it inside. Saying your opinion out loud isn't a sign of weakness, but an assurance that you are okay mental wise. Try and engage with conversation that build you as a person every other day. In other words, try have conversation that really add value in your life and rather not take away from you. Like conversations that give you money, it adds something in your life, rather than a conversation of talking about somebody that does not add any other value in your life. Instead, it takes away from you. We believe that there is a higher being who watches over us. Having a spiritual life encourages people to have better relationship with themselves and others. Spending time to pray and meditate gives us hope, and therefore it improves our mental health one way or the other. Just knowing that you can pray and things will be fulfilled or things will happen gives you some comfort in your life that enables you to have a good mental state. Establishing a consistent bedtime routine ensures that we are giving ourselves enough time to rest and recharge. This in return helps us to feel more energized and focused. Sleeping also helps in repairing and restoring our brain and body. Being creative increases positive emotions, reduces depression symptoms and anxiety, which improves the function of our immune system. Having that one hobby, one thing that you're good at, that you can do and perfectly implement it somewhere else, sometimes it end up giving us money or not, but having that one thing that you can do when you're feeling low really boosts your immune system, which also helps with your brain functioning. Sunlight triggers hormones such as serotonin, which work in elevating your mood, creating calmness, and increasing your focus. Having created that time that when you feel things are just out, going out, and just breathing that air really helps in your mental health. Also, having taking time to just reflect on your day, thinking of what you did wrong, how you can mend it, also boost your mental health. So never let the sun go down before apologizing for the mistake that you did during the day. That's basically it. Don't let the sun go down without saying sorry. Makes you a better human. Talking about your feelings can help you stay in good mental health and deal with times that are so hard for you or when you're feeling troubled. Talking should help you feel relief, and therefore, if you can't trust people around you, a therapist can be one of the best options despite how expensive they may be. Now, I know this point is going to be very controversial because also I really do struggle with it. But establishing a consistent bedtime routine ensure that we are giving ourselves enough time to rest and recharge. Everybody needs to recharge. This helps us to feel more energized, and it also repairs and restores our brain and body so as it can be ready to work again. You want to sleep in the midnight and then wake up early in the morning. It can never happen, and even if it happens, it means your brain has you've not had enough sleep. Therefore, functioning well will be quite hard during the day. But when you say you're going to be sleeping 11 every other day, this will really enhance your mental health. Why? Because you're sleeping the recommended time, you're waking up, you're energized, you're able to function, you don't have any sleep. Therefore, you can do anything that's assigned to you perfectly. Furthermore, this postponed sleep can sometimes lead you to diseases like insomnia. Therefore, to avoid this and to have a well mental brain, just sleep early or create a consistent time. Say you'll be sleeping by 10 every other night, and make it 10 every other night, regardless, unless it's one of those days that you're cheating. But make it as consistent as possible. You never know. A behavior that you create and you maintain and you're disciplined always work on your side. So really try to have a consistent sleep. Each and every one of us has something that they are really so good at, that they also really necessarily didn't have to go back to school to know. You read about it. No, establishing no, being creative increases positive emotions, reduces depression, symptoms of anxiety, which improves the function of your immune system. Creative is, however, in is more creativity. However, in more creative spaces, is argued that it drops back down to the levels of severe episodes of illness. You know, how best can I explain that? When let me give an example of here. Many people in the creative industry suffer through depressions and suicide and all of that, yet they're in creative spaces which should provide them a good mental health. However, we never take time to know that continued behaviors lead to illness. Now that's where the problem is. Continued behaviors lead to illness. Sometimes this person is going through something, they're not talking about it, they're hiding it under creativity, and thus leads to these episodes of depression, suicide, and all. But we're all encouraged to have that one thing. Is it drawing? Is it singing? Is it painting? Whatever that is, is it beating? Just do it on your leisure time, or whenever you feel so low that you can't function well, just do it. Is it whatever? Do it, and it will boost your mental health, and it will, it just takes your brain off stress, and you're able to function well. Triggers hormones such as serotonin, which works to elevate our moods, create calmness, and increase focus. Asking for forgiveness from people that we have wronged not only help us to be being good being, but also mental health wise. It helps us to be stable. When you just wrong somebody and you just want it to bypass, you want to just, you're giving yourself ideas and opinions not to say sorry or whatever. No, saying sorry before the day ends really makes you a good being, and it makes you to be a good person. you know just the point is, don't let the sun go down before saying sorry. Always mend your mistakes. It just eases you of so much pressure, so much tensions from people. And just going out in the evening, that sun, talking, meditating, and just talking to people through it really helps you a lot, because you're not, at the end of the day, you're not enclosed in that room thinking and thinking and thinking. So always try to mend your mistakes by evening. Don't let and say like, okay, let me wait till tomorrow and then I'll call, let me give it a week. No, mend your mistakes as soon as possible. Talking about how you're feeling eases you from the pain, but sometimes we do fear that when you talk to somebody, they're going to either expose you or they're going to share your stories, and it will make you vulnerable. It makes you vulnerable. However, we are in an era where therapy is just available. However expensive it is, you can just invest in it, because at the end of the day, it's going to work on your side. So having a therapist on your side, a person that you can talk to without them judging you, is one of the best things that ever happened in this era. Because we agree, we are all of us have a mental health that uh, it only is it only is about how you take care of your brain. that that's how it's going to take off. We all agree that all of us have a certain mental health. Now, how you take care of your brain determines either if you're going to have a good mental health or not. So talking to somebody, not keeping things to yourself, really boosts your mental health. So let's break this taboo of not, making therapists look like bad people. However, let's make them as an extra listening ear, a person who will just talk to and they'll not judge you.